Bam! Alright, we got Soh Cah Toa. This is the stuff we've been waiting for, right? Soh Cah Toa. It's really easy. Just think of it like this. You have a triangle. This triangle has an angle. We use two angles. One angle is called theta. One angle is called phi. Okay? These are the two things we use usually for angles. In your book, a lot of times you're just going to use x or y. Okay? But I'm just kind of preparing you. By the time you take pre-cal, it'll always be theta and phi. Angles, they use theta and phi, Greek letters. Right? Remember I talked to you about the sides, right, are always small letters. The edges or the vertices are always capital letters. And the angles are usually to always Greek letters. Okay? So will you see beta, theta, lambda? Sure. In fact, you've all seen lambda before, right? Lambda. The sound in the Washutsi language. So, you guys are going to be used to these. Now, we need to know what is A and O and H stand for. Okay? So, if I'm taking a reference from theta, then opposite side from theta is what we call opposite, or O. Okay? This is obviously a right angle, okay, because this is right triangle trig. This only works with right angles. Okay? What is opposite of the right angle? What side do we call that?
Hypotenuse.
There we go. So, this is the hypotenuse. Or it's with the TH probably. Can't remember.
Oh shit.
Nope. Okay. And then we have the adjacent side. If I'm adjacent to something, I'm next to it. I'm adjacent, I'm next to it. Okay? I'm adjacent to the board. The problem is, both of these are adjacent to theta, right? They're both adjacent to theta, right? But one is the hypotenuse. It's always the hypotenuse. It's not going to be considered, because these are legs. This is the hypotenuse, right? So we look at green. Adjacent, right? Okay. That's everything we need. That's everything we need. Now we got to write down some funky words, right? So there's sine. Sine is spelled like this, okay? But it looks like this. Sine, sin, theta. Okay? Is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? Cosine is spelled cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Right? So the so, the ca, right? And then tangent. So tangent is tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. And remember the 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean theorem triangle, right? The triploid. 3, 4, 5. We got 3, 4, 5. We got 5, 12, 13. We got 7, 24, 25. We got 8, 15, 17. All of those, any of those we could use. Right? Any of them. So, if I look at it, as this is 3, right? This is 4. And of course the longest side would be 5, right? And then I just plug them in. Okay? The hypotenuse, well, that's the purple 5. Right? The opposite, well, that's the 3. Right? And the adjacent, that's the 4. And that's Soh Cah Toa. It's that easy. Okay? Now, when I plug in a degree, it'll tell me the sides. And next section, we're going to be able to go backwards. Okay? In the next section, just give you a little hint, we're going to go something like tangent inverse of 3/4 is going to equal theta. So we'll just go backwards and let our calculator do the work.
So,
okay? So that'll be tomorrow.
is theta our angle?
Yes. So we're going to be able to find the sides by using the angle, or we're going to be able to use the sides to find our angle. So that's right triangle trig. And maybe next week we'll head outside and do a bunch of this stuff on the buildings with shadows and